Yo, what's up, Swag Game? You already know what time it is, bro. It's your boy Keon Lard, aka KL Swag. Back here with a video, man. This is Urinating Tree, the Haters Guide of 2021 NBA Finals. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure you subscribe, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted, because that would be bad. Because, you know, a couple bills gotta be paid. But anyways, man, let's just get into the reaction. Yeah.
Over the fallen teams. Alright, the NBA did that stupid play-in series shit to recruit the lost profits from the China boycott. Who's up for a mock? San Antonio? Oh, they're already dead. Bring in someone else for once. Lovely. The Hornets can pretend they're relevant because they landed a ball hole leave in a few years and grossly overpaid Gordon Hayward. Now they can boast that they got their asses kicked by a shit show in the Pacers. God, get out of my sight, you irrelevant fucks.
Damn.
Maybe this is the end of the Warriors dynasty after all. Steph may still be feasting, but the rest of the team around him is either withering into ash or too young to sprout. Losing to the Lakers is one thing, but against Memphis? No contest against an emerging Ja Morant.
Damn.
Hey, come on, the refs were literally trying to gift wrap a win to you, yet you kept swatting it away like it was Draymond in his prime. All they can do is hope play isn't ruined by repeated season-ending injuries. Please? The Pacers are cursed. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No matter what they do, bad luck will rain on them like Westbrook and Beal from beyond the arc. Try to replace an unhappy Oladipo, misfortune abound. Injuries, locker room turmoil, a cancer diagnosis. It was constant dysfunction. Nate Bjorkgren was the wrong coach for the wrong team. No surprise that he was told to pack his shit and ride down the White River. As for the team itself, I don't know if you think you can do something with it or just blow it up like a magic did. You already know my answer. You defied the NBA's hopes and beat the Warriors, thus ruining their quest for ratings in an age when they are in jeopardy. The Jazz will take care of you. You'll get that one win to pretend that things are competitive, but that's it. Ja Morant is only able to do so much for the Grizz. Try again next year, or you'll somehow get beaten by a big team in Nashville in a 7-game series.
Damn, that's crazy.
Waste as far as the eye can see. When you think of the Mavericks this season, dread is the only thing that comes to mind. Lucas transcended the court, so it's the perfect opportunity to waste it all. A 3-games-to-2 series lead against the ultimate meme team, and what do? Shit the bed royally. Tingus Pingus has become the 2021 version of Pandemic P.
Damn.
Plus, there was a negative asset in the
You have to say that.
I fear for the Mavericks, since they have potential, but a purge is underway. Rick Carlisle and Donnie Nelson have been sent to the gallows. Few player jobs are safe, and even rumors of Luka being unhappy here are starting to surface. It's a dark time for Mavs fans, and it might be getting darker in the next few months thanks to meddlesome ownership. Jason Kidd? You brought in him to coach? It's a common performance for Portland, even as the pandemic wanes. Despite Damian Lillard doing everything in his power to carry the team to something, his backing band will only croon the song of past years. You're fucked. Denver was ripe for the picking, yet no one else bothered to show up besides Dame.
That was nice that
Funny,
shot.
it's just sad to witness. Stop wasting this fucking man and give him some legitimate help. Terry Stotts has been coaching his team out of the playoffs for years and now has been finally coached to a pink slip. The real issue may be coming, though. There are grumblings that Lillard himself might want out of here. And if Dame time is up in Rip City, it'll be more than crooning happening.
But that dude Damian Lillard like that, though, bro. A lot of people don't realize it, bro, but Damian Lillard is really like that, bro. Dude is talented, man.
It is well known that the Lakers are a two-man team that won a ring because they were allowed to rest enough to dominate in a Mickey Mouse bubble. The problem is what happens when those two players are hobbled enough to sap them of their strength. You get a team coached on reputation instead of ability. They had been hit with injuries to AD and LeBron, and it had affected them enough to send them from championship contenders to what we thought they were last year. An afterthought. As the Phoenix Suns take whatever was left of their power, LeBron will take it as professionally as most of us expect him to. AD tried to come back in Game 6, but it wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't.
The Lakers realized they have serious holes throughout their lineup, and their championship run was mostly due to external factors.
Damn, they got their ass whooped, bro. 50, bro, it was 40, it was literally 42 to 18. God damn.
Themselves.
They were getting
scheduling, their trainer, the Mickey Mouse bubble, everything else. Good work. You've learned absolutely nothing. Well, at least they finished the year strong. Doesn't matter all that much besides robbing the Rockets of a lottery pick. Their true reward is being the 8th seed and getting their asses kicked by Philly. Predictable. But it's okay, everyone. The Wizards are going to be contenders next year. They fired the major issue in Scott Brooks. Just ignore all the other glaring flaws on the roster and everything's good. All the posturing out of Knicks fans.
New York was doing good at first.
Annoying to hear. Oh my God, we're finally back. The Knicks are good again. We've got youth. We've got Julius Randle. We'll get free agents. You'll rue the day you mocked us. Yet when you tell them they only got the 4th seed because a bunch of Eastern Conference teams flopped, they dismiss it. Atlanta will make sure that the cold truth is rubbed in at about the same time that
a bunch of Eastern teams flopped.
Brutal slump. Yes, there are promising players here, but Dolan still lingers. Can't escape that. So who are you going to vastly overpay this offseason to flop on your team? It appears their window went from wide open to hitting a few roadblocks. Quite a shitty year for Miami. The only explanation
that was a nice layup.
Hangover. Everything went to hell and back. Somehow getting smacked around by Milwaukee was merely a reinforcement instead of a shock. Nobody really took the step up that they needed to. It's kind of the same all around. When that happens, the rest of the league feasts on the stagnation.
Damn.
Worst part is that there isn't much they can really do. You can only ponder what could have happened if they traded for James Harden or Kyle Lowry. Probably a second-round exit. What a shit.
Damn, Kyrie Irving.
A team with championship ambitions whose only accolades involve the tabloid pages and the 3-ring circus. The rings used were probably from years past, since any hope of this current squad has been sapped. You may have fleeced the Nets all those years ago, but they fleeced you on the court this time around. The boomerang eventually comes back to you. And the result is a massive shakeup in the organization. Danny Ainge is minced into a hot lobster roll, and Brad Stevens gets promoted for... Actually, why the hell was he promoted? You need some overhauling, Celtics. Kemba Walker's exile is only the start. Good luck. Your first mistake was trusting the Utah Jazz to do anything of note in critical situations. Your next mistake was becoming a fan of the team in the first place. A franchise that has repeatedly failed to get anything done when it mattered did so again? This is shocking.
Oh my God!
Even against a team that hasn't made it past the second round in their existence, the Jazz failed to live up to any sort of expectations. They pull a few boners. Enough to blow a 25-point lead in Game 6. They didn't even have Kawhi for the last 2 games and they shut the bed. And the only result is another year staring into a mirror wondering what the fuck is wrong.
Damn, bro, I'm still on that dunk. That dunk was disgusting.
Par for the course. What killed the Nuggets? You have to go back a few months to find the true cause of it. Jamal Murray, a budding star and one of the key pieces on the team.
Damn.
Injured long-term to further curse the franchise.
He hurt.
Without him, they were dead men walking. They could survive a series, but against superior competition, no chance in hell. They got bitch-slapped by a fleshed-out unit. Nikola Jokic couldn't do everything. And even then, he was thrown out of Game 4 on a flagrant foul. It's standard Denver. When you get some hope, there will be about 12 wrenches thrown in the engine. It sucks, but what can you do?
Oh my God!
Thank God. I don't care that the Nets haven't won anything worth a damn. With the shit a few of their players pulled this season, any championship would have been tainted with the stains of bullshit. Even then, it's a year that will be uttered with the words, what if? What if the team didn't get hit with the injury bug? What if Kyrie was able to play for the whole bunch?
Damn, bro. Kyrie got hurt, bro.
What if James Harden didn't have a legitimate excuse for vanishing again? What if KD's
Kyrie is literally still one of the best point guards in the NBA right now, bro. Literally.
Wasn't on the three-point line. We may be in a fucked league again. They tried, but the great equalizer here was fate. And Joe Harris trying to construct a house with all his bricks. It's what happens when you trade your depth for big pieces to go all in. The risks are great.
Damn.
What did you expect to happen when you hired the NBA's version of Mike McCarthy? A Super Bowl ring out of pity? Not with the shenanigans you pulled this year. The only word to describe it is choke. When you blow multiple double-digit leads in consecutive games? When you prolapse in the fourth quarter at home when leading by 26? When you fail to stop Trae Young or Kevin Huerter? When the Hawks are eager to follow your star in Ben Simmons because he literally cannot make a free throw? I trust him with all the weaponry in the world. He won't fucking shoot. Come game 7, it was just a slow and inevitable death. This was what all that
Trae Young went too dumb, bro.
Another epic implosion? Jesus Christ. As punishment for Donald Sterling's worthless ass, the Clippers have been cursed with terrible injuries at the most inopportune times. Yes, you will finally make it past the second round for the first time in your existence. But it's going to come at a cost far greater than you could imagine. Kawhi. All of the load management over the year can't save him. His knee injury had him unable to play in the conference finals. Even as the Clippers continue to fight hard, the Suns decided the black sheep of the West Coast has had enough success for the year. They take them down effectively, but they do it in excruciating fashion.
Wow.
You remember CP3? He's going to be a big
I remember
factor in
CP3.
LA's demise again. The big question now lies in the offseason. Can they keep Kawhi around? If he leaves, this team is going to be so fucked they should be sponsored by Brazzers. All of the hype of going all in, and it only may be for a hollow victory. Well, at least you made it past the second round? You know what usually happens when a Cinderella team finds the magic to upend several opponents on their way to a deep playoff run, right? The clock usually strikes midnight. Hate to say it, Atlanta, but the sands in the hourglass have run out. And they were given every opportunity to win this series. Milwaukee literally has the guy who coached your team into dust leading the helm. Giannis was knocked out of the series with a knee injury.
He was.
Here's where the monkey's paw comes into play.
That was a terrible knee
Trae
injury.
Young was hobbled as well. Without their emerging star at full strength, the Hawks fell to a cast of characters like Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez. The miracles are over. I mean, hey, great season, but this feels like a wasted opportunity. They had the Bucks right where they wanted them and let them escape into the woods. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We should be honoring them for the real gift they gave to these playoffs. Allowing us to witness Philly's meltdown. Thank you for your service. This might be one of the first times I've been able to say I thoroughly enjoyed these playoffs. Things weren't predictable. We got intriguing matchups all around. It wasn't LeBron or Golden State mowing through everyone for the 7th year in a row.
True.
All it took were major injuries to nearly every star player in the league. I don't care that the ratings might suck. Show me the finals matchup. Phoenix against Milwaukee. The talking heads at ESPN are punching the air as I mention those cities. Oh no, the cast of First Take has to go to a city that isn't overcrowded and doesn't smell like shit. I feel so bad for them. They might not even be able to talk about Giannis if he's not at full strength due to his injury.
He's not.
This is feeling like Phoenix's time, but it doesn't seem anywhere as clear-cut as it usually is. No matter what happens, a team is winning their first NBA championship in at least 50 years.
Yeah.
The Suns win, it's their first in history. We must embrace this piece of non-fuckery. A combination of CP3, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton, or Giannis, Chris Middleton, and Brooke Lopez will walk out of this with a ring. What a time to be alive.
Final seconds.
Damn, man. Anyways, man, make sure you comment, subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys let me know down below who is going to win. I'll see you guys in the next video.